Good morning. Facebook it's delaying now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, now I'm alive. Okay, here I am. I'm live. I'm live. All right. Sometimes I don't know with Facebook's what's going to happen. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Cats and kittens, as they say. You remember that? Remember that documentary? This is Rita Desnoyers-Garcia, and today I'm going to be talking about people pleasing again. I think it's just one of these topics people seem to really want to know more about. They want to talk about it because so many women, especially, are into people pleasing, and it's hard to tease out what is going on and what is helping you, what is not helping you. And the question I had this morning is that I was going to be addressing why do you need to be people pleasing all the time? Like, why does this happen? Why is this an impulse? Why is this an urge? And that's the $60,000 question. I guess it would be the $60 million question now. I don't know, with inflation. But in any case, I have some ideas. And before I go into them, I just want to say that caring for people, being empathic is so important. I think the people who really care about other people and are empathic and can feel into a room and can connect on that level and want to make a change in their immediate world or their outside world, we need you. We need you. These are superpowers. So, this is in no way trying to get you to not care about people. I just want to say that as a disclaimer because I think with any habit or tendency that we have that's not necessarily working for us, there is an inclination to try to throw the baby out with the bathwater, if you will, to try to like just completely stop doing what you're doing in all shapes and forms. And that is not what I am talking about today or advocating. What I want to talk about is how we take that beautiful tendency to care about people and want to connect with them and have them feel good. And then we overuse it or we use it in a way that's not healthy for us and make it into something that sabotages us and something that becomes an obstacle and something that becomes our Achilles heel or a weight on us or a burden. So, this is what I mean by that. Caring about people is really important. I think we do need to care about people. But when we do things to make people feel a certain way so that we can feel a certain way, in other words, when we're trying to please everyone in order to feel loved ourselves, or to feel worthy. Does this sound familiar? To feel like I need to do this for you so that I can earn your respect and love, that I am not intrinsically just worthy by existing. So I have to do all this stuff to make you like me or to make you um, respect me or to make you feel like I'm worthy to have in your life. Um, that's what I'm calling people pleasing. When it's something that you're doing to fill some sort of survival need of belonging or being loved. When it becomes that kind of impulse, that's what people pleasing is. You're trying to fill a hole there versus giving from a very open, non agenda place. You know what I'm talking about, right? So it's not, oh, here, yeah, this is great. Thank you. Here's this thing. It's, oh, do you need this? Can I give this to you? And you're hoping that that person will stay with you or respond to you in a certain way, or you're trying to get something out of them. It can be very unconscious, very subconscious. It doesn't have to be fully conscious, and it's it's not a manipulative thing necessarily, but it can become that. It can become, I just gave you this. Are you going to give me that? Um, because I can't get it any other way. I have to give you something to get something. So that's what I'm talking about with people pleasing. So the question I have for you to think about is, why do you need to do that? What's going on? Is it a sense of not feeling worthy of someone's love that you have to keep giving and giving and giving in order to feel like you can get something back? What is it? Is it that you were rewarded a lot for being for pleasing people all the time? That's huge in our society. We get rewarded for that. And then we start going for those rewards all the time, right? It sort of becomes like our little, like when you train a dog, you give it a little treat after it does something good. You keep looking for that treat. You're doing it for the treat versus just doing it out of a place of overflowing cup. Sometimes we do it just out of like a feeling of insecurity, like it makes me feel safe to give to you because then I know I'm safe with you. I'm safe that you will feel like I'm a good person and then I can feel okay. And sometimes it's just from a place of, and I've heard different people talk about this, I can't feel okay unless everyone around me feels okay first. So I have to make sure they're all okay and then I can relax. That's the survival part of your brain. And it doesn't have to come from any trauma or anything like that. It doesn't mean that something terrible happened to you, although maybe you had trauma in your life. I think everyone's had some trauma in their life. It just could be a habit. It could be you're a very giving person, you like feeling good, you like other people feeling good, and then that became your tool that you used over and over and over and over again, got a lot of rewards from it, and then started to believe this is what I have to do to be in this society, to be okay with other people, to be part of a group. I have to be the nonstop giver and pleaser. And what happens with that also is that your boundaries start shifting. It's hard for you to say no. It's hard for you to bow out. It's hard for you to change your mind. It's hard for you to say, I think I'll pass on that. Or I can't do that for you right now. Or that's a lovely opportunity. Let me think about it. If those things are really hard for you to say, then this has been an overused tendency that maybe comes from a place of deep longing and wanting to belong and feeling safe and feeling worthy. And so that's been your thing that you've been doing to try to do that. And I'm sure it's not just people pleasing. There usually is a constellation of things that we do to try to get that for ourselves, but that may be at the core of it. But I want to ask you the question, and if you have an answer, put it in the comments, or if you want to DM me, you can put it in the private message. What drives you to do this all the time? Because that can really help to figure out. You don't always have to know the reason why, but it helps. Because then you can give yourself something that you need without doing this all the time. You can give yourself the love and compassion and allow yourself to feel worthy without doing that. It helps kind of loosen it up a little bit and understand it a little more. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. That is the question I am posing for you. Think about it, if you will, ponder it, see what comes up, what bubbles up. Maybe something I said sparked something in you. Maybe it's like, nah, it's none of that, it's something else. But just query it. Maybe put it in a journal, start writing, see what comes up. You may be surprised. I know I was surprised when I started asking myself these questions. Why do I want to keep doing this? What's really driving me? I started writing and I was surprised what came up, like some deep stuff. So that's the question for the day. I want to remind you that today at 12:15, I'm going to be talking about how things sabotage you, people pleasing among them. And I'm just going to be talking about how the brain works. If you want to join in, I would love to have you. You can sign up on my website at becomingawake.com. It's at 12:15. If you go to the events, it's called From Mom Misery to Miracles. Just click on that and register, and I will be there at 12:15 today. And also, next Monday, the 24th, I'm doing a 3-day challenge all about people pleasing. So if you like this topic or you're curious or you're struggling with it, please sign up for that. That is going to happen all in my Calm Mom Alliance uh, group. And I will put the link in the comments about how to join that group. Yes, Betsy, 75% of my clients are people pleasers like myself. Yes, there's so many of us out there, so many, so many. So thank you for confirming that for me. I just meet people all the time. As soon as I say people pleasing, they're like eyes grow. Oh yeah, I do that. So thanks for saying that. So if you want to do the 3-day challenge, the first thing is you join the Calm Mom Alliance. So I will put that link so you can join. The whole 3-day challenge is going to be in that group. And I have an event in there called Convert People Pleasing to Personal Power in 3 simple steps. It's the 3-day challenge. You just click on that event and register. And it's going to be a couple of Facebook lives Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do a Zoom where I'm going to break down how to get even better at this. We're going to be doing some personal power stuff in these 3 days. I just want you to know you're gonna be working on an area and making a change in it. And then the 3rd day, we're going to talk about how to continue that. So if you're interested in that 3-day challenge, I really encourage you to do it. I think there's a lot of information I'm going to share with you. You're going to be doing a lot of exploring. So please go to Calm Mom Alliance and then sign up for that event. And I would be really excited to hang out with you for those 3 days and hear what you have to say. I'm always fascinated with how people deal with people pleasing and how it comes up, because it comes up in all little subtle ways. So if you're interested in any of that, or you have a girlfriend that's a people pleaser, encourage her. Go to the Calm Mom Alliance, join the event. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be communal. We're going to be supporting each other. And then, of course, there'll be opportunities to continue that work. So have a fantastic day. You can come to today's event, and all of this is free, by the way. Today's event at 12:15, you can register on my website, becomingawake.com, click on the events, and you will see that event. You can join it and or do the 3-day challenge, which starts on Monday, also at noon. I'm going to do it at noon each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Join the Calm Mom Alliance and then click for that event. Convert people pleasing to personal power in 3 simple steps. Okay, guys, that is what I have today. Enjoy your day and ponder that question, do some journaling, see what comes up. Okay, bye-bye.